Welcome back to our channel. In today's video we'll be taking you through our top 5 things to do in Lake Como. For those that are new here, we have been exploring the north of Italy, and if you haven't already seen those videos, be sure to check those out. Lake Como is one of the best lakes in Italy. Because this is generally accepted, it's also one of the most popular lakes in the Italian lake region. The lake is shaped like an upside down Y and has 3 branches that meet in the picturesque town of Bellagio. Along the banks of the lakes there are stunning villas, mountains, celebrities and some great Italian food to be found. Number 1 of our places to see and visit during your trip to Lake Como is exploring the town of Como. In addition, we'd also recommend taking a hike up to the Brunati viewpoint. Como is Lake Como's main town, which is situated at the base of the lake. Whilst Como isn't the most common of places to explore, there is still plenty to do here. We'd recommend visiting as you'll find an abundance of Italian restaurants, shops and delis and a beautiful 15th century cathedral. There's also a gorgeous promenade along the lake too.
Are heading up to the Brunati viewpoint, which apparently has one of the best views over Lake Como and Como itself. So it's a bit of a hike to the top. Hopefully it's worth it.
So we've been walking for about just over an hour from Como, and it is a very steep walk. Take a few stops along the way. You can see how steep the hill is, or I don't know if you class it as a hill or a mountain, but when you come into Como, it's levelled out a bit now, so we're about 5-10 minutes away. But definitely recommend good walking shoes and a backpack with waters in it, especially if you come in during the summer time. So
unfortunately for us, the views were a little disappointing as it was very overcast, but it was a great way to walk and see the quaint settlement of Brunate. There is also a funicular located in Como which operates on a daily basis at different times throughout the day. After a hard hike up the mountain, we decided to take this back down. Item number 2 is Villa del Balbianello. After hopping on one of the many ferries, we headed to Villa del Balbianello, which is located in Leno. Both the town of Leno and the villa are truly stunning, and it is definitely worth the visit.
that one's how nice it is here. It's like a postcard.
Built at the end of the 18th century by Cardinal Verena, the villa has had many different owners over the centuries. In time, it was turned into a prestigious holiday residence. Villa Balbianello owes its popularity to its stunning location, which distinguishes it from all the other amazing villas on Lake Como. It was also used as a setting for several Hollywood films such as James Bond Casino Royale and the Star Wars Attack of the Clones, as well as several other lesser known movies. The villa is open to the public, but you do need to purchase a ticket before visiting here. It is open from around mid-March to January, and that's daily with the exception of Mondays and Wednesdays when it's closed, but be sure to check the official website in case of any changes, particularly during the low season.
Real fancy walking here from Leno ferry station, ferry port rather. We'll just get the shuttle to the Villa del Balbianello.
Our next must-see when you visit Lake Como is the town of Verena. Verena is one of the most beautiful towns of Lake Como. With its stunning lakeside location, colourful buildings and typical Italian atmosphere, Verena is so picturesque and so charming that you'll fall in love with it at first sight. Verena is not just beautiful, but it's also extremely easy to visit. You can get here by car, by direct train from Milan, or a short ferry ride from Bellagio. One of the best things to do in Verena is simply walk around the old town centre, and you don't want to miss the Church of San Giorgio and the Church of St John the Baptist. Item number 4 of our must-see places when you visit Lake Como is exploring the picturesque town of Bellagio. Bellagio is a gem that truly captures the essence of Italian charm. Often referred to as the Pearl of Lake Como, this enchanting village is filled with natural beauty, history and delicious food, making it a must-visit destination. We decided to visit Bellagio for the day and had plenty of time to explore the town. Some of our favourites from the day were exploring Villa Melzi and the stunning gardens, wandering through the charming cobblestone streets of Bellagio, but most of all indulging in the beautiful local cuisine. And last but by no means least is renting a boat and exploring Lake Como. This was arguably one of our most favourite activities during our trip here. Whilst you of course travel by ferry to most of the towns on Lake Como, experiencing the lake by yourself whilst captaining a boat is an unforgettable activity. We rented the boat from Boat Hire Bellagio for around 2 hours and it was pretty reasonably priced. Depending on how long you rented the boat for, you could certainly explore the majority of Lake Como. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you find it useful for any future trips you have to Lake Como. If Como is on your bucket list, be sure to visit these top 5 places and let us know your thoughts.